Hey, good evening, and welcome to Monday MAME 1992 edition. Today is January 18th, 2021. There's a slight error in my stream's title. I just noticed I put 2020, but as you may notice, there's something a little different today. I'm trying a new layout on my stream's display using the OBS software that I use to manage my stream. And what I'm doing is I'm showing this wonderful face, or this hideous face, depending on your perspective, COVID hair and all. And over here I have an overhead view of my arcade console with the two joysticks and millions of buttons, trackball and everything. That way you can see what the heck I'm doing. It's going to be a little more personal than before, I hope, because you'll see me reacting in horror and frustration when I die repeatedly in games that I'm terrible at. And also you can see what I'm doing here. So I did a demo of this and posted it to YouTube, just kind of to gauge interest if people thought it was good. It seems like everybody thinks it's a good idea so far. So let's do that. We're going to go forward with this new layout. There's going to be some hiccups, I'm sure. Some games, see what you can see right here. Right here is the main window in which we're going to see all the games. And each game is a different resolution. Some might have these large black bars as well. Some will have no black bars or slimmer black bars. So basically I have a bunch of presets set up so that I can adjust the size of everything on the fly. It might not be perfect. There's going to be some kinks, but hopefully it'll be pretty good. So yeah, I've got a whole bunch of games from 1992 lined up. We have actually played games from all these different years, and including the entire decade of the 70s on previous Monday MAME streams. So today we're up to 1992. I'm just going to share this link to a friend of mine who might be interested. And with that, let's begin. 1992. By the way, I don't have a perfect setup, so please, and this is a new thing, so please give feedback. Feedback is good. I like your feedback. I welcome your feedback. Also, please feel free to chat. I'm here to hang out. I'm not here to make money with ads. I don't have any ads, in fact. Just here to have fun and chat with you guys. So I love the interaction. I love the kind of virtual internet hanging out aspect to this. But as always, feedback is good. Chatting is good. And that said, let's begin with, what do we want to begin with? Well, we have this whole 1992 playlist set up. At the very top, we have Androdunos for Neo Geo, which I've never played before, but I've heard it's a pretty good shooter. And by the way, you are going to be looking at the side of my face most of the time, just be warned. I don't have any means of getting the camera right in front of me at this time. So this is what we have for now, except when I'm looking to talk to you like this. When I'm actually playing, though, it'll be like this, and it'll be really intense, of course. And also, I welcome feedback, as always, about the game volume. So as you see, I have a couple presets. I can choose which one seems to fit the best. I think this one is probably going to be the best for this game. So let's go with this. This is Androdunos. I'm kind of jealous because they have two players in this demo. It's going to be just me. This is by Visco Corporation. I don't know who that is, but apparently they made at least this one game for Neo Geo. How to play. Shoot things. Shoot more things. Type change. Okay, so you can cycle your weapon with this button. So you can actually see what I'm talking about. This button. And this is the shoot. Alright, here we go. Our Fisher-Price looking yellow ship. Hey, Arturo, welcome. Yeah, I'm hoping it's different in a good way. And there's going to be kinks here to work out, so I'll accept any constructive criticism. Don't just call me like a poopy face, though. Unless you really think I'm a poopy face, in which case, by all means, call me a poopy face. So stage 1, the moon, did it say? I've been trying to kind of maximize the lighting in this room so you can actually see me. But I do have an unfortunate glare on my screen, so I might turn off one of the lights if it gets too bad. But for now, I think I can deal with it. Oops. So it looks like I have multiple weapons. Oh, that's actually the select button, toggle button. Okay. So I can toggle between a few weapons I have. What's this one called? Way? Normal? Oops. No. catch up on chats when I'm not dying. Or maybe when I am dying. Welcome, old guy. I see your name. I just haven't read what you said. Oh, I'm going down. Wow. Didn't expect that. Oh, the floor is moving. That can't be good. Whoa. Where'd that missile come from? Was that mine? I guess it was. These guys seem to take a lot of damage. Oh, I can hold my button down to charge up something. Ooh, that was good. Now I can't do it. So apparently it's a limited amount of charging. Randomly changing weapons. I don't know which one I want to use. Homing missiles are always good. Usually shoot 'em ups don't give them much power because it's kind of cheap to be able to use homing missiles on everything. I think I need it though. When you don't know where things are going to come from, or enemies are going to come from, it's good to have some kind of homing. Oh, I'm dead already. So, hey, old guy, you say you must have a Cape Cod style house or old house like that. What's ceiling with an angle? This is let's continue. My house was actually built in 2002, and this is the room sitting right above a garage. And the strange thing is, the old owner of this house was a science teacher, and there's like a gas line running into this room. Like you could hook up something like a Bunsen burner, maybe, I don't know. So we were wondering if this was her student lab or something like that, or whatever it was. Anyway, this room is my game room / study. It used to be just a game room, and then when my wife and I had our daughter 2 years ago, we had to clear out the study to make a room for her. So now this room has become the game room / study. Whoa. Wow, didn't expect that. You ever notice a lot of these old shmups, you really have to memorize a lot of stuff to play it well. It's like no way you can expect some of these movements. Sometimes the screen scrolls in ways that if you don't expect it, you'll just die. Let's try the charging up again, because my fingers are getting tired. And I see it's working. Weapon is charged. Let's go, go, go. Here we go. Okay, that did something, I guess. I died in the process. What's happening? What's happening? Okay. Damn. Okay, I think I'm done with that one. Androduno seems okay. Not great. Or Meth Lab. Hey Ryan, how's it going? It could have been Meth Lab before. I'm not gonna name any culprits though. I don't want to falsely accuse anybody, even though I'm probably right. Look, it shows my dead ship. Ooh, it's difficult to actually select your name. I'm PPP today. Alright, that was a glimpse at Androdunos. Where does that name come from? I don't know. And who the heck are Visco or Visgo games? One of those. Walter White. Alright, next up on the agenda is another Neo Geo game. I swear I try not to load up too many Neo Geo games. I have a soft spot for Neo Geo, but I try not to play too many of them. However, the two of them that I selected, maybe there's one more. Yeah, no, I think it's just these two. They happen to be at the top because they start with the letter A, and this one is called Art of Fighting, which I don't think it's the most highly regarded of the Neo Geo fighting games, but you know, usually people mention Samurai Showdown and King of Fighters. This is kind of a predecessor to those guys. So I have to remember to choose my presets here so everything looks decent. So I have like, this one is supposed to be for the main menu. And we have others too. Maybe this one will be good for this game. Find his kidnapped sister, goes into the dangerous South Town. Robert Garcia, friend and rival of Raul, goes to South Town with him. Who is waiting for them in South Town? And now this guy punches some ice for some reason. Ah! Blocks of ice. Take that, ice cubes. Metal Slug is great, and we might play that sometime. Actually, Arturo and I were talking about playing that live sometime, but we haven't made it happen yet. What happened, Arturo? We have to make that happen. You're gonna fly out from Mexico, actually, in fact, so we can see your hands on this controller here. Anyway, yeah, I don't know any of the moves or anything, so I'm gonna get destroyed. I've never played this. I like the gigantic characters. That's always fun. The art of fighting. Alright, A is punching, B is kicking, up is jump. So far, pretty obvious stuff. Back for defense. Yep. Defend successfully. Grab the enemy and press C to throw him down. So, because I'm in story mode, it looks like I can only pick between Raul and Robert. I will be Robert. He is here. Hey, mister, where's Yuri? Ask for it with your power! That's great dialogue. Oh, I'm starting to do something there. Stop aborting me. Aborting my moves. Hadouken! Disappearing. What's going on? My Hadoukens were disappearing. Did you see that? I'm complaining. It's rigged. It's rigged. I can taunt him like this. I do love fighting games, but I usually have a pretty steep learning curve with them. Me personally, anyway. Like, I can mash buttons for sure, but I always try to know what the heck I'm doing. And in the process, I fail horribly a million times. Yes, jump kicking repeatedly always does a job if you're clueless. Old guy, have you ever seen the movie Samurai Cop? I think that's the worst. I don't even know if it could be called a martial arts movie, but it's the worst movie of all time, perhaps. Samurai Cop is such a bad action movie, and I could spend hours talking about how bad it is. But it's funny bad. There's actually so the main actor, I think his name is Matt Hannon or something like that, and he has long hair, but they had to reshoot some scenes later, and by the time the director called him to reshoot some scenes, he had cut his hair, so basically he has a bad wig in random scenes throughout the movie. Wait, Yuri. Who are you talking to? Does he have like a... Yeah, Robert Z'Dar. He's awesome, by the way, Robert Z'Dar. Or he was awesome. They have a Mexican guy playing a Japanese guy in that movie, I believe. Oh. I thought that taunting move would like throw him if I'm close, but it didn't seem to work. I'm dead. He's blowing a bubble, do you see that? That's a special move, he blows bubble gum. Robert Garcia goes down. Hey Stu, this is Art of Fighting for Neo Geo. Mexican horror movies from the 60s. I would love to see those. Yes, yeah. Apparently it's not a throw button. I thought it said it was. But apparently I taunt him like this. Oh, I did a, what do you call it, the hurricane, I don't know, whatever that uppercut move is that he borrowed from Street Fighter. Damn it. I've been beaten by a large man named Jack, the story of my life. Yeah, Dragon Punch, that's the one. Come back anytime, I'll show you a lesson. Press A button, then C button, and strike a hard blow. Alright, I'll give it one more continue, but I don't expect to do well. Let's try Ryo. Ryo. Her name was Rio, and she dances in the sand. Can this guy do a throw? He does a taunt too, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I'm pressing the wrong button for the throw. When in doubt, block and mash buttons. Oh. Damn, I thought I had him. Oh well. Yeah, I'll give him a hard blow. And then bite down. No, I'm just kidding. This is a family show. Take my head open. Oh. There. Right in his belly, it's kind of hard to miss. I'm kind of intrigued by these Mexican horror movies from the 60s. Jesus Christ. Alright, I'm done with Jack. He grunted something at me, some kind of taunting. Santo movies, nice. I've heard of those. Actually, Arturo and I and our other Mexican friends have talked about Santo movies. Game over. Oh, the picture is broken. We missed his intro before, I think. Unless I wasn't paying attention. So here, he's much better at beating up Jack, the fat guy in the bar. So I actually did see that. Alright, so that was a little bit of Art of Fighting. Next up, there's actually a beat 'em up based on asterisks. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right because it's like an accent over the E. But this is a French comic book series. And we apparently have a beat 'em up based on it. And I hear it's pretty good too. So let's play a little asterisks. Let's see, I might have to adjust. I have my presets here that I'm still playing with, so apologies if it's not all perfect. This might be better. Yeah, that looks like it's pretty good. I think it's what I had originally, actually. Okay, what are they showing here? A chariot race? Press start for one player. Okay, I can be Asterisk or Obelix. And of course I'm going to be the fat, goofy looking guy. Arturo is my evil Mexican twin. What is going on here? Okay, I'm the fat guy and I'm holding a big conical shaped rock or something. Oh, I just threw it away. Okay. I can apparently plot my fat bottom on their heads. And I can... I can slap them silly. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Oh, you've read the comic, Artur? Cool. Let's get some apples. How do you like them apples? Picked them up by the collar. Splat. Splat. I can't believe this is a beat 'em up. I think it's awesome though. I'm like, get out of here, get out of here. I should read this. And we have the babe here. Hello, babe. She has something for me. Oh, she turned me red. Uh-oh, is that bad? She might have healed me, but I wasn't paying attention to my life. Should we do it again? I'll slap her. Domestic violence. What is going on here? Oh. So I have no context because I don't know the comic at all. What? Yum, 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 yum. What is happening? Can we swing from this vine? What's this? Points. It was points. Her name is Falsala. You were red because you liked her and she kissed. Well, I figured that, yeah. It was one of those cartoonish, you know, blushings. But I was wondering what happened in the game, like in terms of game mechanics. Like, did I get healed or something? Got a tree stump with somebody in it. It's this idiot. I keep wanting to say an impolite phrase for the manner in which I am slapping these people. Yeah, horse, cool. Oh, the horse ran away. Splat. I'm just gonna keep using my butt to kill things, just like in real life. There's a pirate ship back there or something. Or it's a buoy or something, I don't know what it is. Oh, I'm dead. I want that horse. I will B-slap you. Oh, it seems like when I sit on it, it runs away. Maybe I'm just too fat and only Asters can ride it. Whoa. This is like a phalanx or something. A Roman phalanx? I don't know. Whoa, yeah, wow. This is why the Gauls lost to these Romans, because of this formation right here. Just mash, 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 mash. Jump. Okay, so I'm whipping and jumping. Whip and jump. Whip and jump. Whip and jump. Whip to go faster, of course. No bonus. Oh, okay. I had to go faster, maybe. Wow. Do you play World of Warcraft? Old guy? I know Andy plays that too. I don't know if Andy's here tonight. And defeat the evil architect, but rescue the something. I was looking away. He. Egyptian hieroglyphics. Okay. I will beat you with my conical rock. Hey, stop killing me. That's not polite. Yoo-hoo. Now I'm Asterisk. Ah, look at that heck. That's cool. One strangely awesome comic I read was called Bone. Do you guys know Bone? It's like this epic fantasy, but the characters are kind of goofily drawn, kind of like this. Ryan asks, Mark, you run your arcade through a desktop to stream. Technically a laptop, but basically, yeah. I have my Raspberry Pi in the arcade cabinet, and I have a video capture device coming out of that. It's basically HDMI goes out to that, so it carries the audio and the video over one HDMI cable, and that goes into the laptop. Let's get a kiss. But yeah, I was thinking about Bone. This reminded me of Bone because it's like this really crazy epic fantasy, but the characters are like, they remind me of Walt, what's his name, Walt Kelly's Pogo. They're very cartoonish. Yeah, old guy, I got the, maybe about 10 years ago, I just bought, kind of, for no reason, I bought this entire tome of it. It was like every volume in one. I just read through it in a couple days. It was really awesome. Okay. So, maybe because I'm getting caught up in the chat, but I'm starting to lose interest a bit here. I'm just kind of mashing buttons and nothing new is happening. But this is definitely cool. Any beat 'em up is a ton of fun with multiple players for sure. I think so far the best beat 'em up I've played on the stream. Well, I have a super soft spot for the Golden Axe games, but aside from those, when I was playing Captain America and the Avengers, that was really awesome. And they were introducing all these obscure Marvel villains. At least to me, they're obscure, and Stu knows all of them. That was pretty fun. Just, it wasn't even just the gameplay, it was making cracks at the game and everything. So maybe it doesn't count, but I don't know, I think it's a very good game though. Well, a Chromebook is very lightweight. I'm using a MacBook Pro, and you know, I know some people like to abuse Mac users, but in my defense, I do like it, but aside from that, it's provided by work for free, so can't complain too much. Though I am thinking of getting a Windows PC soon, just because I want to play some games that are Windows only. I actually have not bought a Windows machine since 2004, I believe. I put together my own PC and installed like Windows XP or something. That was the last time. Ever since then, I've just been using Linux and Macs. Well, Chromebooks are good at what they do, and they don't have a ton of horsepower per se, but they work, and you can do your web browsing and your zooming and all that stuff. So if you give them out to students, for example, they're very cheap to just, you know, buy them in bulk. And sure, they're not going to have a nice graphics adapter, but you don't really need it for its purposes. That's my understanding anyway. I've never actually used one. Okay, I think I'm dead here. No, I'm still alive. I'm thinking of hanging something on the wall there so it looks nicer on the camera. Maybe I'll hang up my Iron Maiden picture discs. The last time I did that, my wife said Eddie, the band's zombie mascot, was too scary. I wouldn't think Chromebooks are worth it, but you're not gonna stream from them. I mean, I don't know. Again, I haven't used one, but I wouldn't think that's what they're designed for. I mean, they're only like what, like $300 or something. So I do have a nice The Trooper picture disc, old guy. Yeah. Up. Okay. Oh, okay. Let's get these apples first. How do you like them apples? Oh, should I go this one? Who's that guy? Up, and away, away. Oh. I need to get another player here for Monday MAME because this whole space over here is not occupied by hands, so it's less cool that way. I have heard of the Iron Maidens, believe it or not. One of the members of that used to hang out on a metal forum I used to be on. I think it was Metal Rules, but they don't exist anymore. It was, I think, the bassist. Anyway, yeah, don't stream from a Chromebook. I mean, ooh. Whoa. But it always depends on what you're doing, though. If you're playing a game that uses a lot of resources in itself, and you're streaming on, why am I that dumb? And you stream from the same computer, you're definitely going to have a bad time. But you can always split up the tasks between two computers if you have them. Or you could have a special thing like I have. The video capture device does the encoding, most of the encoding work for you. What is this doggy here? Again, I don't know if it's just because I'm chatting too much, but I'm kind of just mindlessly zoning out while I play this at the moment. And why can't he fall in there? Oh. Let's see if there's a brutal game over screen. Nah. Does anybody remember Ninja Gaiden, the arcade version? When it's like you see the buzzsaw coming down while your guy, the ninja, is strapped down, and you're like, no, no. For some reason, I always check if a game has a brutal game over screen like that. Cool old guy, Alice Cooper. Wow. And in a final fight, when you die, it shows you tied up and you're trying to blow out this stick of dynamite or a bundle of dynamite. You're like, yeah, exactly, Stu. Next up is Bomberman. Bomberman World, actually. I never played a ton of Bomberman. I know a lot of people say it's a hugely fun game, and I've only kind of ever dipped my toes in it. I played one for, I think, NES. So this is from iRoom Corp. What are my buttons? I don't recall. I always configure the buttons beforehand just to make sure they're set up. There's 2 buttons. But I don't always remember how many there are in any given game, even if I set them up the day before. We can play a normal game or a versus super game. King Bomber tried to reform himself, but he has reverted to his evil ways. He issued orders to robot armies throughout the world. This time he created chaos by taking control of the UN building. The Bomberman brothers thus began their ultimate battle to save the world from an evil takeover. Gotta go fast, right? The volume seems a little low to me. I don't know about you guys, but I think it's probably fine. I'll turn it up a tiny bit. Alright. Let's see. We got these buckets or something in the way. What does the other button do? I don't know. I don't think I figured that out yesterday either when I was testing. Maybe there's some special thing you can get. This is how I play. I'm like, oh, I have bad timing, so I just kind of repeatedly drop the bomb until I get it right. Maybe like that. Yes. think there's supposed to be a lot of fun multiplayer. I don't think I've ever done that though. Jeez, this is pathetic. Look at this. I keep going. There, finally. I suppose you probably get more points if you kill multiple guys at once. Okay, there's one. That was a mistake. Uh-oh, they're loose. Oh, now what am I gonna do? I can't even get them when I have them cooped up, and now they're gonna wander all over the place. I guess I don't want to stay at the edge. Probably more central. I don't know. Ooh. Okay, now they're down there. Stu got the notification. For some reason, Stu is like, YouTube has it out for Stu. YouTube does not want Stu to catch my streams on time. So what do these guys do? They're hiding? Oh, there they go. They have swords in their back. I guess they're ninjas or something. Purple ninjas. Now they're hiding again, huh? Okay. Are they invulnerable while they're hiding? See, it could be because I suck, but I just kind of find myself doing this, where like I try to drop a bomb and hope that they get close enough at the right time, and then repeat. It's probably that I suck. I think I got him. Heh. Stu, you did a stream last night, right? I didn't get any notification either, but I was browsing YouTube like seconds before bed. This always seems to happen, and then I saw you were live. You were playing some FMV game, if I noticed correctly. So I guess it has it out for all of us, perhaps. Oops, I touched my own bomb. Does this get more fun? I'm gonna go after these guys. Just to end more chaos, we'll have 3 guys at once. Yes, so Stu is a night owl, and I'm not anymore. Because I have a 2-year-old, and my wife usually wakes up with her, but she won't appreciate it if I'm rolling out of bed like after, say, 9. Because she could use the help, you know. Back in the day, I used to play games until the sun came out. The amount of Doom deathmatching I did in like the mid-90s. Like, say, if some friends and me, we would start at like 11, and next thing we know, it's 5 a.m. Alright, I'm actually getting bored to tears here, so I'm just gonna quit. I know it's probably because I suck, but jeez. Like, what is the fun in this? I don't know. I know a lot of people love this, though, so that's kind of why I'm so puzzled. Like, you just keep trying. Like, okay, I didn't get the timing right. Let's try again. Let's get him now. I think I got him. Yes, I got him. Duke Nukem's really to you. Alright. Time's about to run out, so I'm gonna die anyway. Oh, I was so close. Did you see that? So close, but no cigar. Alright, I am done. Shadow Warrior, who wants some wang? So, Arturo and I used to work with a guy whose name was 1 letter away from Lo Wang. You know what I'm talking about, Arturo. And the first time I met him, I was like, what's the phrase? Biting your tongue. I'm like, Don't say who wants it somewhere. All right. So, next up is Dead Connection. On some wang. I gotta admit, the Bomberman game has some really cool music. And it's probably a ton of fun with 4 people blowing each other up. But I don't have 4 people blowing each other up. Nor 4 people not blowing each other up. So this is a game I never heard of, but I think that guy is Marlon Brando in The Godfather. Evil power. Stop! Stop! She's already dead! She's already dead! They begin fighting, keeping anger in their hearts. Dead Connection. I had never heard of this one. So we have button 1 and 2, and that's all.
We're counting on you. Don't let us down.
Okay, we got Philip, James, Eddie, and Gary. I'll be Eddie, I guess. July 14th made a surprise raid on the hotel where Narozia something. Clear round, you have to hit 30 enemies.
Hands in the air. Everyone free.
Everybody die. So when I play this, again, I always test games for like 30 seconds or less, usually less. I wasn't sure if I'm supposed to not shoot some of these people or not. There's a hot dog, by the way. I gotta get the hot dog, because that gives me life. I think I'm killing innocent people. That's gotta be an innocent person, right? So I should probably wait till they have guns. If I see they have guns, I'll kill them. I think that's a reasonable criterion for killing. There goes the chandelier. How did that happen? Don't kill the naked people in towels. That's for sure. Oops, I just got shot a couple times. Let's kill that guy behind the desk. Oh, I killed an innocent, I think. Hello. Come on. I can't shoot straight. Quite literally. Here's a case of something. This guy's going down one way or another. Come on. Ooh. Help me, he says. Sheesh. Can't tell what's going on from back there. I am dead. Yeah, this probably was inspired by Scarface somewhat. Okay, let's play as Gary this time. There, he's dead. I'm killing this guy. That desk is like invulnerable. Narozia has already vanished, but the accountant Vincent squealed on the next transaction. Junkyard, if venue trying to move, Narozia is right hand man. You have to hit 40 enemies. Okay. I am Gary. Gary Sinise. Gary Larson. Gary the Snail, maybe? What are some other famous Garys? Gary Gygax. So I'm gonna roll a d20. It's nice to meet you. Gary Busey. Yeah, I want to be Gary Busey in a game. And he just like bites people maybe.
Don't return them alive. Help me, help me.
Okay, I can't even tell much what's going on sometimes. So these boss guys show up every once in a while and they keep saying they're gonna kill you or something. They take a ton of hits, they hit you a bunch. But it's the same guy.
Where's your boss hiding?
He was a hard nut to crack. Yeah, Gary SpongeBob's pet for sure. That's a snail. Go to the restaurant where Bambino, something, something. All right, a hot dog. Now we're cooking. Got a hot dog. And a revolver that shoots very quickly. I think the revolver shoots as fast as the automatic gun. I'm still not sure if some of these people are innocent. I don't know if it matters though. I keep getting an automatic and I figure I can hold down the fire button, but no such luck. Yeah, I can hold it down. So automatic you cannot hold down, but machine gun you can. Okay. You are dead. Okay, I am done. Gary, Indiana meets Tony Montana. Sounds more like sex than violence. That's true, Stu. Kind of does. Okay, that was dead connection. I'm gonna try to center myself a little bit better. Let's see if that works. Yeah, this is total COVID here. Ryan was saying I look more hipster than nerd. He expected more nerd. Alright, next up is a really cool game that I'm going to try not to spend too much time on because I'll be here all night. It is the sequel to Golden Axe. It is called Golden Axe, The Revenge of Death Adder. I hope there's no Civil War. By the way, my sister-in-law is in DC and she said that the NYPD sent a whole bunch of dudes down there, like all these buses full of them. They're like kind of like a Greyhound bus, but they have NYPD markings on them. So you heard it here first. Anyway, let me adjust my stuff here. This preset will be the one to use, but I have to shrink the controls. Kind of do this. I could probably put it along the bottom. I don't know. So this is still an experiment, work in progress. And that's okay, right? We could make this a little bigger. Yeah, let's go with that. Okay, let me review my keys real quick. So this one only loads an advanced MAME for me, which is a different one. I usually use MAME 2010. I have 3 buttons, basically attack, jump, and magic, just like in the original Golden Axe. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? It's beautiful. I think this is really cool, actually. I had a ton of fun with this before. Alright. I can be this guy with a fork, the generic guy, the centaur woman with a Q-tip, or the guy, the brutal guy, the big large man with the dwarf on his back. I will be the big large man with the dwarf on his back. Because I like Gilius Thunderhead, and he's even cooler when he's riding somebody's back. This guy's tired already. Come on, I'm not even getting started with you. Look at the way he punches downward. Stop beating up innocent villagers. What I love is that he doesn't even bother to stop whipping, even though combat has ensued. He's like, I gotta get in the whips while I can. If I don't get in 100 lashes before the boss comes back, I'll be fired. Oh, I'm dead already. Jeez. Alright, a fire-breathing mantis. Can't get more awesome than that. I should try my magic. Has anybody played this one back in the day? Because I haven't. Let's try magic. Ah, death comes down and breathes smoke on you. By a millisecond. Yes, Stu, you'll act as a nice, meat shield for like a millisecond. You'll stop a bullet or two. Hey, I would probably do even worse though, so don't feel bad. I would say, but I am pretty decent at video games. You don't want to mess with me. I was a good player at Doom once. I like these catapults. So I'm riding the mantis and sitting in this catapult thingy. I'm carrying the catapult, actually. That is awesome. I want the chicken leg. Can I get the chicken leg? No. Okay, we got a lady boss here and she's eating meat. Oh, can't do magic yet. Yeah, oh. What I like is they kind of make the female enemies in this game, and there are more of them. They're kind of like barbarian warriors more than like bikini models. So that's pretty cool. Wait, give me the meat. Give me the meat. Damn it, I want the meat. I forgot. Oh, sorry, I'm not quite catching up with the chat here. By the way, as far as the original Golden Axe goes, I was reading up on how to score well in that game, how to rack up a high score. You have to play very strangely. So I was thinking of going for the high score on highscore.com for Golden Axe, but I have to like totally change the way I play. That wasn't good. Okay, let's try Dora. Dora the Explorer. No, Dora the Centaur. She's got like this American Gladiator style Q-tip thing going. Rocks. Lightning and rocks. Bat, bat, bat. These guys are too fast, jeez. Pull, okay. Pull my finger. What? Uh-oh. Watch this. This is the strangest thing in this game. When you ride a mount, you stop being a centaur. You suddenly have human legs. It's like they couldn't think of how to make that sensible. Like, how do we make a centaur ride, you know, a giant scorpion monster? Simple. Her legs, her horse part of the body just kind of turns human for some reason, and now she can ride things. Oh, damn. Old guy says that weapon looks like a draconian warrior stun stick from Buck Rogers. Oh. I'll have to look into that. I don't remember what that looks like. I should do more charging like this. Ah. Oh. Hey, get back here, midgets. Christ. I can't get these guys in this game. Okay, that's better. Give me potions. Aaron Gray, yes. I only saw Buck Rogers recently on MeTV. MeTV shows a bunch of old crap. That's why the commercials are all about like ED medicine and hearing aids. But Svengoolie is pretty fun. I can go to the cave or the forest. Cave or forest? Let's go to the... I remember I fought the tree people in the forest. Have I done the cave? I probably have done the cave too. Yeah, I've been here. Oops, wrong button. Stuck? What's going on? The scorpion's trying to run away, but he's stuck. Pop, pop, pop. Pull my finger. Dope. Thanks, prisoner, for the potion. I guess the prisoner doesn't have any magical powers, or he would have used it on the enemies himself. Damn. Take that. Pop, pop, pop. Oof. More magic. Get up, get up, get up, get up. And get back down again. Oh wait, I want to use the catapult. Somebody, oh, I can carry it, right? I carried it before. Yeah, there we go. Here. Eat a rock. Bleh. Eat a fiery rock. Now, I want to free this guy. Is it going to make me waste a catapult? No. Uh-oh. Heh. No. I must free the meat from prison. Oh, got 3 people in here. I kind of lost track of the whole conversation, guys. Sorry. Oh, the prisoner. Yeah, I got the first, I think, season of that. It was pretty cool, but I never got any more than that. And I've never seen it on TV though. Maybe it's on a streaming service of some sort. I liked everything about it except the bubbly thing that absorbs number 6 when he tries to escape. That was so cheesy, but I know it was the 60s, so some cheese is okay. But other than that, I thought it was really great. I think Arturo said he used to watch that with his dad, right? Somehow that came up because when you save your game in NetHack, it says, "Be seeing you." And I said, "Pop quiz, does anybody know what that's a reference to?" Okay, a little bit too many for my taste. And I'm out of magic. Ooh, it got me. Alright, I'm going to try one more character and then move on to the next game. We tried the funkiest two guys. Let's try Pricks. I mean Tricks. Tricks, sorry. Sorry for the insult, Tricks. I literally thought that was a P. I guess it could have been Pre, like Ground Pre. But it's actually Tricks, because he's for kids. This guy's magical power doesn't actually harm the enemies. It makes apples that heal you. Which is cool that it's different, but I generally just want to blast the enemies and not get healed. Alright, let's see if we can just do a jump, or do we have to dash? Let's try just jumping. Okay, I think I made it. I mean, I know I made it. I don't know if I was supposed to make that. It looked a little weird. Looked a little iffy, let's say. No. Let's make apples appear. No. I'm actually in full health. What movie was it? There was I was reading more about Golden Axe, the first one, and when some of the enemies die, they say, "Oh God," and that is apparently a sample from some movie. I can't remember which, some action movie. I think it's David Caruso gets shot in this movie, and he goes, "Oh God!" So they actually ripped that for Golden Axe. I was kind of like, "Huh? Really? They would do that?" Let's make apples! Yay, apples! They do kind of sound like that too. Now that shocked me when I played it on the arcade, because I had played it on Genesis first, and they don't say that. Genesis is a really good port of the first Golden Axe, though. And it actually adds a little bit more length to the game. There's a second final boss. I need more apples. Help me. Help me, apples. Nope. Help me, Apple 1 Kenobi. What am I pulling here? Oh. Ah, light. Let there be light. Yeah, this guy's magic is super lame, unfortunately. I do like that they tried to make magic do different things besides blast everybody, but who wants a little bit of healing? I don't know. Maybe in a multiplayer game that could be useful. I guess it's only 2-player. You could have one guy blast everybody and the other guy heals. I don't know. Yay, treasure! Yum 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 yum. Uh oh, skeletons. Sit. Why am I sitting? Sit on it. Hey. Seeing the enemy's town, we renewed our oath to save the villagers. What's an oath? Is it supposed to be a search? Sneak into the town. Clobber, clobber, smack, smack. Our oath. I like oath. I'm gonna incorporate that into my vocabulary. Don't. Yeah, his magic is not the best. His kick is very cool, though. So here we have another woman who's not like a bikini model. And I appreciate them not all being bikini models. Maybe just some of them. Oh. That's true. It's a different. It's a very barbarian style of bikini, perhaps. Okay, now we can buy stuff. What's going on? Am I gonna roast these innocent merchants? Oh, I didn't realize food was coming out there. Wait, do I have to pay for them? I guess so. I just don't know how to do it. You attack the object to pay for it, I think, or something. No, there's no money in this game, so I guess I'm not paying for it. How is there money? I know you can collect treasure, but I don't see any currency up there. Then again, I don't see points either, so maybe it just costs 3 points? Look at this guy. He's a bikini model for sure. Here, come here, meat boy. Super meat boy. Nice. Oh. Whoa. I might need some apples. Alright, I think that's enough of Golden Axe, Revenge of Death Adder for this evening. Okay, Ryan, take care, man. See you later. Thanks for watching. And I hope there's no civil unrest of any form, and we'll be able to reconvene on Saturday or next Monday for more streaming fun. Yeah, this is not the same emulator, so I have to remember how to quit it. I think I just hit escape. 9:40 Eastern is Ryan's bedtime. Good night, Ryan. Yeah, but he's on the West Coast, right? So it's like 6:40 for him, I think. Anyway, next up is a game you might have heard of called Mortal Kombat. This is me Googling for the moves again real quick. Yeah, I used to like playing as Raiden. I think it should be pronounced Raiden, but the game says Raiden, so who am I to argue? I used to be good with most of these guys, not so much this guy, Kano, whatever his name is. Liu Kang, I'm so.
Raiden.
Now I can barely remember any moves at all, so don't expect much. But at least I configured the controls. Last time I played this was on my viewer's choice stream, and I couldn't even get the controls right because they were all wacky by default, basically. Oh, almost perfect.
Raiden wins.
Stu liked playing as Subzero and Scorpion. Actually, my favorite way to play this was on N64. There was actually not this game, but it was Mortal Kombat 3 Trilogy, I believe they called it. Jesus Christ.
Sonya wins.
Sonya wins. Damn it, Sonya. Gotta look at the fatalities. Nah, that's not it.
Wins.
The fatality is forward. I almost had it. Forward, back, high punch. I had low punch.
Raiden wins.
Raiden wins. Jeez. Ah, damn. Too slow. I'll get the fatality. Raiden sucks? Okay, fine.
Raiden wins.
Oh, get over here. That's the most classic move in this whole game, I think. Quite possibly, anyway. Oh. Come here.
Raiden wins.
Forward, back. Forward, back.
Test your might.
Emma wins. Oh, what do I do here? I don't remember. Low attack increases power. No. Oh. Take that, Bruce Lee. No, I'd have to actually win to get a fatality here. So let's try... Who can I try next? Let's try Scorpion next.
Scorpion.
He's got back, low punches, the classic spear, right? And teleported down. Alright. Down, back, high punch.
Raiden wins.
Oh. Oh, that was pretty terrible.
Raiden wins.
Alright, I'll give it one more go, but obviously I'm quite a bit rusty. 2 credits. Let's try Subzero. So he's got Ice Freeze and 2 different slides.
Excellent. Subzero.
So hold B. What is B block? Okay. His slides are too complicated for me to process right now.
Raiden wins.
Raiden. I used to have Mortal Kombat 2 for DOS. Believe it or not. And I was playing with a keyboard, and for some reason I was much better when playing with a keyboard. Forward out of the... Like reading this thing, I have 2 seconds or 3 seconds and forward, down, forward, high punch. Stop it. Don't.
Subzero wins.
Forward, down, forward, high punch. Forward. Finally, a fatality.
Subzero.
Okay, I did what I was set out to do. Successfully perform a fatality. Take that, Johnny. Johnny Cage. I heard in the recent Mortal Kombat his daughter's in the game. Let's get out of here. Don't like being cornered. Oh.
Johnny Cage wins.
There's actually a dip switch option to enable his ball buster attack or not. So you have the blood mode, and you have Johnny Cage's crotch punch. Because apparently arcade owners don't always want that enabled. Damn it. The daughter does the crotch punch too. See, I'll show you, watch.
Subzero wins.
Low blows. If I turn off low blows, you simply cannot punch in the balls. Oh.
Your might.
I think I did it right that time. Okay. Not sure I did it wrong last time. I must have hit the wrong button. Mirror match. Hello, Sub-Zero. Hello, Sub-Zero. I still don't know how to do the slide. It's a complicated move. At least for me to read on the fly over here. Stop that. Stop that. Alright, I guess I have to get out of there eventually.
Subzero wins.
I knew Sub-Zero was going to win this match. I just had a hunch. Yeah. Not winning this one.
Excellent.
Oh, man. He got me pinned. Alright.
Subzero wins.
Yeah, could you imagine, like, father and daughter training? Alright, this is how you punch in the ball. Now do it on me, but not too hard, not too hard. Alright, that's enough Mortal Kombat for now. Probably the #1 most classic arcade game of this year, if not the entire 90s. Well, I guess there's a couple of competitors for the entire 90s, such as Street Fighter 2. But for this year, yeah. And this was a very controversial game because I guess ball punching is controversial. No, the fatality. Oh, we have an audio delay. I'm sorry about that. I don't know why we would have that. Was it just that game or games before too? Now that Ryan is gone, we can play a shoot 'em up again. This is called R-Type Leo or Leo or Leoncito. I don't know what it is. I thought it was just a game. Alright, so we got art. Let's see if we have to adjust the screen here a little bit. Does it overlap? Looks good. Cool, let's leave it. So this is some kind of sequel to R-Type that I never heard of. This is where I want to go. Button 1 and 2. What's R-Type mic? Mike? It's Japanese. R-Type. Oh, I got the joke now. Ninja Turtles. Okay, I'm a little slow.
3, 2, 1.
Let's go.
This game has smooth funk or something like that. What are these things? Are they killer? There really should be a Ninja Turtle R-Type crossover. The ship could have a colored headband. And who wouldn't want to pilot a spaceship that fires nunchucks? That would be awesome. Not sure what the different colors of the power-ups are, but I just got a laser when it was red. I guess red is laser. Oops, I just died. The saddest thing about dying in most shoot 'em ups is you lose all your powers. And usually you really get smacked down. It's like you go from like 8 to 1.5 on a scale of 1 to 10. I gotta use this special thing more. Not sure how it works. Is there a limit? There must be some limit. Am I playing Asteroids or R-Type? Because I could play Asteroids. I have it right over there. I don't know if those red things are good or bad. Stream is buffering a bit. Okay. Sorry about that. I can check if anything's good. Everything's good on my end. It looks good on my end.
Let's go.
I'm gonna touch one. What does it do? Can I attach it? I guess they're good. For some reason it gives me a bad vibe, like it might be an enemy. I don't know. Maybe it's the way they chase after you. What is going on? This laser rectangle is gonna close in on me, isn't it? Don't. Ah, help me! Oof. Alright, that's a little bit of R-Type. I don't really feel inclined to play anymore. Your wife is going to scream at you. What happened here? USPS. So yeah, I always my intention was when I go back to the menu, I wouldn't overlay it. I would keep clicking like this, so it's a better view. But I don't know. I've been too lazy, or actually, I just can't really remember to click it. So anyway, let's go to the next one. Is Time Killers. I never played, but I remember my brother saying it was really cool back in the day. Because you gotta play this fighter called Time Killers. It's really crazy. And like I always say, I test the games, and it does look pretty crazy. Because there's like a lot of violence, and there's all these characters from different eras. Like you have a barbarian and like a cyborg, all this crazy stuff. A knight from medieval times. So maybe it'll be pretty cool. But I don't know any of the moves. And I'm not going to bother looking them up. Time Killers. The graphics, I haven't decided if I like them a lot or not. They look kind of comic booky, which is fun. Yeah, I like them. And in this scene, they look pretty cool. She's got a lightsaber, I think. Okay, what are my controls again? We have 5 buttons this time. You can play as Thug the Caveman. He's a cousin of Bonk. And here's the knight character. His name is Wolf or Wolf. Alright, who shall I play, guys? I can play as Rancid, who's a punk rocker, I guess. He likes the band Rancid. We have Orion. Is there any sound here? What's going on? Thug, Wolf, Leif, Musashi, Mantaz, Matrix. I will play as... let's go with Musashi. Bonk's cousin, says Archer. Here going Bonk's cousin. He is Thug the Caveman. Man, the volume's really low. Come on, there we go. Who am I fighting? So we're back in the Stone Age. Fighting our clone. Now it's too loud. I guess there just wasn't any sound at that moment. Jeez. Okay. There, I'm already missing an arm and a head. I'm like looking down, fix the volume, and I'm already 90% of the way to dead. Okay, so I guess the lesson is you have to pay attention. Imagine that. I can spit green crap. Thug beat thug, that's for sure. Okay, you fight no more. Alright, let's try again. I will try another character. Oh, you can decapitate like in the classic game Barbarian. That's cool. I will play as Musashi. Buffering again, gee. Everything's reporting okay here. Stream health is fine, no hiccups. Oh, that's weird. Sorry about that, though. There's gotta be something going on. Sheesh. There goes my... Yeah, they don't really give you a break here to learn the game. And they like really wail on you while you're trying to figure out the first fight, you know? Okay, I cut off his arm at least. I barely touched him though, look at that. Let's see if there's a difficulty level in the dip switches. I'll need that to be low. Violence on. No. They let me toggle the violence, but not the difficulty. Okay, let's play as... I don't know. Orion the Cyborg. Let's use a trackball. Oh, you got no arms left. Sheesh. Why am I floating away? My corpse is floating away. Sound is not in sync again? Huh. What could be going on there? That's something I'll have to look into. Because if it's more than one game, it must be a stream issue and not the game. So sorry about that. Hey, I want to fight. Wow.
Only one can win.
Yeah, it must be maybe because I increased my resolution to 1080, the sound can't keep up along with the video. I'm not sure what the issue is. I'm just kind of making something up. But I'll definitely experiment, and I do apologize. I don't want it to be a pain in the ass to watch, because the sync is... oh, come on, I was doing decently. Then my head got left on. Yeah, we'll do, Stu. Thanks for the heads up. I like how it shows my mug. Right over here. Right over there. Shows my decapitated mug. Alright, so... steep difficulty. Could be cool if you can figure it out, I suppose. Maybe with another player, you can just wail on each other and chop off each other's arms randomly as you mash buttons. So this next game is called Truxton 2. I never played a Truxton game, but if I recall correctly, Truxton 1 was a launch title with Sega Genesis. Let's see, how do we want this? So here we have a shmup. I should just save all the shmups for after Ryan loses. And we have buttons 1, 2, and 4. Not 1, 2, and 5 like the Holy Hand Grenade, but 1, 2, and 4. And when I was testing this, one thing that really struck me is there's one button that lets you speed up the scrolling. So that's kind of interesting. Watch this. You can make it go faster. That's a new one to me. Oh, come on. Death nuke, okay. Oh. Shoot. Calculus for Genesis is very expensive, says old guy. Huh, interesting. Oh, look at that. That's cool. Look, I can hold down the button. Thank you, God. I shouldn't have done that. That weapon was pretty good. Speed it up. But that's kind of, I don't know what the practical use of that is. It's cool to try, but it seems dangerous. I definitely have to look up what's wrong with the sound issue. lagging, right? Fortunately, OBS is popular enough that you can pretty much Google any problem that you've had. Somebody else has run into it at some point. A bee. That must be a bomb. Oh, damn it. Okay, let's go really fast.
Oh my god, suicide.
It's funny when these high-intensity shoot-'em-up games, it's explosions everywhere, missiles fire and laser shooting, explosions, bombs, tanks. It has this chill background music. Kind of fun. Look at R-Type game had what I was calling smooth funk. I don't know if that's the correct genre name, but that's what I would call it. This is pretty chill music too. This way. It just targets where it needs to. It seems strong too. Kind of like Zaxxon. Do you want to elaborate, old guy? I mean, I know it's a spaceship shoot 'em up, but I wouldn't think Zaxxon generally. Because Zaxxon had the whole 3D thing going, where you could go. That was his gimmick, basically. You could go up and down as well as the other directions. It's amazing what a homing weapon will do. I just grab things by default, and I usually have to learn through enough trial and error not to do that in certain games. Some games it's kind of like the things stack, you just get piles and piles of ammunition, firepower adding up. In other games, you kind of replace what you've got. Okay, that's enough of Trucks Done too. Pretty cool. Zaxxon is a great game, by the way. I was never too good at Zaxxon, but it's pretty cool. All right, next on the agenda is Undercover Cops. Now, the only thing I have to say about this game before we start is when I was scrolling through my list of MAME ROMs, I was looking for Undercover Cop, and I encountered a game called Uncle Pooh. It's a game about an old man who rides roller skates and he farts in the opposite direction to propel himself or something like that. Anyway, this is not Uncle Pooh. This is Undercover Cops. So we've got two buttons. AD 2043. Everyone, the peace of our town is at its worst condition ever. I have a suggestion for improving it. It is to have city sweepers clean up the villains. Ah, good idea. City Sweeper 001, Claude, codename Lightning Slasher, ex-karate master. Birthday 2015, 1/6. So he's about 6 years old in real life. Height 6 feet, weight 172 pounds, blood tie, A positive, I guess. He used to be a karate master and had won first prize in the U.S. Championship before one day while he was trying to protect his girlfriend, he got into an accidental something. So you can beat up enemies with large logs and stuff in this game. That's all I know about it. City Sweeper 019, Bubba, codename Fireball Crusher, ex-pro football player. Birthday 2018, 7/4, so he's a 2-year-old. Used to be a football star who had won MVP before, although falsely accused, he was censured for being a dangerous man and was banished from the world of football. A game of Logan's Run, that's interesting. How would that work? That would be cool. As soon as you turn 30, you have to escape. Blue Gale Revenger, ex-female vigilante. She was born. Oh, she's going to be born in a couple days. In 6 days, she's going to be born. See that? 1/24/2021. So she's going to be an infant very soon. Alright, let's begin. Did I say there were 2 buttons? Yes. Police cops. I will be Bubba the football player. Team Jaws. So we're on a beach. This guy's hugging a cardboard box for some reason. Who wants to play some football with Bubba? So this is early 90s beat 'em up game number 6745. The skeleton just evaporated before my eyes for some reason. What am I doing? I used a football. I had a glowing football that I kind of spiked into the ground or something. Get out of the way, crows. Football spike. I think you can pick this up. Watch this. Yeah, here we go. Now this is what makes the game cool. You can wield very large objects. Oh, it only lasts like 5 hits or so. Maybe a little more than that. So. This is not a game I'd heard of, but it came up when I was Googling for 1992 games. Of course, everybody talking about Mortal Kombat from 92. Oh, you can wield the giant fish. That's cool. What is this, a tuna? You can throw the fish. I want it to swing it like a bat, though. Guess he chugged these probably. Look at this guy. He looks like it could be a bikini model. Cue Ball is his name. Come on, do something, loser. can stand there and growl, I guess. Oh, he's a cyborg. Okay. Did not expect that. He's not even a cyborg, I think he's full robot. Whoa. Did not expect that either. I think I was getting a warning. I heard something beeping. Uh-oh. Oh man. He dumps me over there and then I get crushed. Wow, that's pretty crazy. Okay, old guy, thanks for stopping by. It's always nice talking to you too. See you later, man. Hey, look at that. That's cool. So overall, this is pretty bland, but that right there kind of made up for it. And also swinging the large beam was pretty cool. The large pole or whatever that was. Goddess hungry for blood. Ooh, bloody goddess. He's on fire. Alright, a nice piece of cake. I know that hurts me when I do it, but I'm not sure I care too much. I should probably use it on this big guy. He's pretty nasty. Spike the football. Here, okay. Can't seem to spike the football anymore. There we go. This is not exactly the kind of action I thought I would see when I launched a game called Undercover Cops. That seemed more like, remember that game I played earlier when you were shooting the gangsters? Maybe something like that. This is like ex-football player beating up, like, I don't know, strange looking weirdos in a post-apocalyptic setting or something like that. He's hugging that cardboard box again. And a pig ran away. Why is there... I ate the pig as it was running? Alright, here we go. Whoa! Alright, that's enough of that key. It has its charm. Overall, it's kind of mad though. Next up is a game called Warriors of Fate. Excluding the US and Mexico. Oh well. Sorry, Arturo, we're out of here. Input. This is a 2-button game again. Shanglo, a country ruled by murder and violence under the iron fist of the Dark Lord, Aquila Orkan. Having driven his own country into ruin and despair, Aquila Orkan, I don't know, now casts his covetous eyes on his neighboring countries. As his conquering shadow spread, one man rose up against this black tide. His name was Quan Ti, and with the aid of the 5 greatest warriors and the one wisest mind in his realm, Quan Ti would fight to defend his people and lands. The battle begins. Warriors of Fate by Capcom. My Lord Quanti, the time... I know. My load. So... Okay. I'm going to play this guy, Abaca. Round 1. Poke, poke. Don't. Not sure how I turn around with this horse. I guess just hit behind you like this. Smack, smack. I think I just kind of skewered him. He's okay though. Oh, it turned around by itself. I was gonna say, imagine like when I go in reverse, you hear beep, 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 beep. He'll strike them with fire. Draw the. Oh, it's too fast. I guess I can't read them aloud because every time I try, in most of these games, I can't keep up. Something about drawing them with fire. Should I get some fire? I got some nice dumplings, I think. You threw a mace. Meat bun. Oh, those are meat buns. Okay. Sometimes I get these delicious pork buns from my local Chinese shop. I am finally off my horse. Oh, I want that thing. Wait, don't end yet. No. Ooh, I'm getting sleepy, so I might just move on to see the rest of the games because I don't know if I can keep up. Oh, this is interesting. Then we got Bowman. And that guy has little dagger thingies. That's a special move. You press both buttons and you spin around with your sword. It costs some of your health though. Ooh, a bigger sword. Stop shooting me, I want the bigger sword. It looks like I hold two swords but only use one of them. Nope. He just beat me over the head with his bow. Move your treacherous body. Is this physique a mere pretense? Strange dialogue. Okay, let's see what happens when he dies. Does he get decapitated? Nope. Alright, that's a little bit of what? Warriors of something? Warriors of Fate. Next up we have the Wild West COW Boys, Cowboys of Moo Mesa. This was apparently a cartoon and it rings a bell to me. But this came up in my search for games for 1992 that are good. And this looks deranged enough just to play it a little bit. Deranged is always good in my opinion. Whole yeah, this is so weird. The cows turn into cowboy cows. Cowboy cows. (1992) Cowboys in Moo Mesa, Konami. And our controls are two buttons again. We got Buffalo Bill, Montana, Colorado, or Dakota. Let's do Buffalo Bill. Help! He's gonna snatch Lily. Ah. Oh, yeah, this is like Sunset Riders, except you're cows instead of cowboys. you press down and both buttons to do that dash move. And this cactus is moving. Oh. Boom down. Okay, I'll boom down. Spike and Molly. Wow. Why Spike and Molly? Because it's a guy getting, I mean a girl getting kidnapped. And she says, oh no. Molly. Oh no. Whoa, what was that? A bell? Turned me into a coin, apparently. Somebody's gonna barbecue me. And now I am roasted beef, apparently. Roast beef. Yes, I am. This guy takes a ton of hits. Jeez. The 4-player game, so that might be fun. Was Sunset Riders 4-player or only 2? I think it was 4-player. Are you a bad guy in this game? I just see two cowboys fighting. I don't know who's good or bad. They kidnapped the girl, so that means by default they're the bad guy. Come on, die. Yes. Oh yeah, he's the sheriff. That's true. So maybe I am the bad guy. Well, maybe he's a corrupt sheriff. Yeah, I think Sunset Riders was 4-player. Lily Bovine is her name. Okay, so that was level 1. Saddle Sore. Yahoo! Okay, we are flying on a bald eagle, so we're ultra American. Cowrupt sheriff. That's right. That's right, Arturo. He is cowrupt. Gotta keep the bad cow puns going. I like it. What is that glowing blue orb that's following me? Is that good? I think it's something that I have, and not something that's killing me. I like the rest of it. The sound is bad in this for some reason. It sounds kind of burpy. Oh, I can jump off the eagle. reattached to the eagle. Okay. Oh, bees. Not the bees. They're dropping like bombs on my head, I guess. I thought they were cannonballs at first, but I guess they're cartoonish bombs. Alright, I'll do one more corner. One more counter. Haha. Okay, it's boss time. And he is Shrek, apparently. No. What? A caricature. Good ones, too. I actually did chuckle at that. A caricature. Oh. Where am I? Oh, there I am. These mines are annoying. Take that, Shrek. Oh. I said one more counter, but I want to beat this boss, and then I'll call it quits. And notice the evil face in the explosions. What? Was that not the boss? Jump on the claw, I didn't realize that at first. No. It's sort of bull how much health these bosses have. Oh. Alright, I think I'm done here. Nope, one more life. Yeah, that's a lot of health, jeez. Oof. Okay. Interesting game. I think Sunset Riders is better, but this has a fun, goofy, cartoony aspect to it. Well, Sunset Riders has that too, but this is more like Saturday morning cartoon kind of thing. So we got a couple games left to try. Wizard Fire is next, and then we'll wrap it up with a little bit of X-Men. Coward. Winners don't use drugs. I wonder if anybody's mind was changed by that warning ever. Like one single person, were they about to, like, you know, smoke weed or do whatever, and then they say, wait a minute, this video game says I shouldn't do that. Anyway, in the year 355 AD, in the Empire of Gaul, there emerged 4 valiant heroes who fought for justice using both magic and might, until there came a day when the armies of something, those good-for-nothing tricksters, We'll put a stop to them this time, as long as you don't foul things up, my partner. By taking 101 innocent lives, we'll be able to unlock the drain. Ha ha ha. Look, you fools. The key to the shrine will be ours in no time. The wisdom of the sage. The minions of evil will come, but will be swept away by the shining knights of the wizard fire, saith the sage. But surely an army of millions would be much stronger than a handful of knights, saith the doubtful. Nay, no matter how vast the army may be, they pale when compared to the knight of the wizard fire. Indeed, the truth of the few is mightier than the strength of a million. Wizard fire. Insert quarter. Let's see, we have 2 buttons once again. This knight's name is Carl F. Greystone. Freya. Hark. What are you saying, Arturo? I had a friend that wouldn't wander or go out without his parents' permission because He-Man told him so. So I would not be surprised if it worked for someone. Okay. That's in reference to the drug comment from earlier. Okay. Alright, Wizard Fire. You can choose Knight, Bard, Elf, Wizard, or Dwarf. And they all have different abilities, as you can see. Alright, let's pick the Knights for starters. He's immune to disease, apparently. Did I not pick him? Okay. I saw the timer still decrease.
Looks like full of dark work.
This town was beautiful.
Not anymore, precious dark soul.
Jade, where have you been?
While scouting the area, I heard rumors that Bomberman might still be nearby.
I look at the dark soul.
Oh crap, he's here. He's been here under our noses. Take that zombie. Just oh, that's hanging up, okay. I thought that was supposed to be on the ground, this barrel thingy. I was gonna say the perspective is very off, but I get it now. Kill this guy. I don't even know who he is, but let's kill him. Zombies are just waking up. They're like lying down. They see me and they're like, hey, better get up. Stop being lazy. There's a knight to kill. So I don't know if I can kill these mushrooms. I guess I can. Okay, that's my power that I wasted, I guess. Am I invisible? I'm smoke. Okay. I am a thundercloud. They throw a dragon at you within 2 minutes. Wow. That He-Man comment is pretty funny. Don't. Alright, he's dead first. Stage clear. Seems like it has potential.
We must stop him. Continue. We will make him pay.
We will make him pay. Zombie got me. Oh, I'm confused now because the zombie touched me. So my controls are scrambled. been zombified. Yeah, I'll continue once. This time I'll try the wizard. Oh, that's not how you do it. Whoa. Turn into a treasure chest? What? And I'm spewing treasure. Okay. What? I was hoping to do like a, you know, a huge fireball or something, but then I turned into a treasure chest that spit out a few bonus points worth of treasures. Cool. Oh, a slime got me. Now we will try the dwarf. Come on, Gilly, Thunderhead. Jellyfish thingy. Oops, I fell. I think I'm just dead. Ooh. Okay, that was a bad move, I guess. A bard. I will play music. Sheesh, this is pretty rough. Paralyzed. I gotta get rid of these dragonflies. I am a geyser? I'm just a bunch of water, I don't know. Okay. Oh. He's a tree. Die tree. A tree that shoots exploding rocks. Sheesh, rough game. Little tree guys got me. Little tree man got me. Alright. Wow, that seems interesting. It's definitely very hard. It's got some interesting style to it. And some cheesy dialogue with voice acting to boot. Cool. And it's getting late, but we'll play a little bit of X-Men, which if you haven't played this game, then you have not played arcade games in the 90s. Actually, if anything is going to be a contender against Mortal Kombat for this year, maybe it's this game. This is the beat 'em up X-Men. And this one supported 6 players on some cabinets, maybe all of them, I don't know. But that blew my mind back then, because like, I always loved the 4-player beat 'em ups because so many players together was tons of fun. And then this game came along and said, what if we make it 6 players? And I don't think any other game ever matched that, at least as far as arcade beat 'em ups. Volume is very low. Let's boost that a bit. There we go. X-Men. The Uncanny X-Men and all Marvel characters, blah blah blah. If I recall correctly, Colossus does this special move. And he makes this kind of growl, like, "Rrr." And some friends of mine and I used to just kind of repeat that randomly for years to come. We just thought it was funny. Anyway, who shall we play as? Any suggestions? We got Cyclops, Colossus, Wolverine, Storm, Nightcrawler, and Dazzler. I have 5 seconds. go with Cyclops. Unfortunately, with the delay, I don't have enough time to wait for responses. So, I am Cyclops.
Evil mutants led by Magneto aim to destroy the world. Humans can do nothing against the power of the evil mutant. The only hope is X-Men.
Only hope is X-Men. What are my controls here? We got 3 buttons.
and save the city.
Does this cost the game me anything to shoot like that? Or I guess it is. My life seems pretty low. Yeah. So I will not do that recklessly anymore. This one looks like Samus. Hit them when you're down. Okay, thanks for the tip. Usually in games like this you can't do that. Okay, I am dead. This time we'll hit them when they're down. Yes, kick them in the groin while they're on the ground. That's very sportsmanlike. Jeez, it's a lot of guys. I don't really have an attack to like that I know of to like knock off a large area effect. I thought I tried both buttons. It just I don't know. Anyway, I will make sure I remember to kick them when they're down at least. Yes. Wolverine makes a laser? What? There we go. The spin around kick gets rid of a large group. Uh-oh. Wow, my laser cost me 3 life. I was actually watching it that time. That's crazy expensive. Okay, I'm dead. Let's try another character if it lets me. Let's try Wolverine. Yeah. Berserker Barrage. Okay, that's his attack. That only costs 1 life. Keep jumping into me, I guess I'll just keep doing that. It didn't work anymore. heads will roll. When I first set up this machine, I played. I'm trying to remember if this is a game I played. It might have been this one. I played with Rob Bob. We just played from the beginning and just kept pumping in quarters until we beat it. It might have been this. It might have been Avengers. So many beat 'em ups. Energy pill. Yep. I don't know how much that replenishes you. Sometimes it's best to leave those kind of things on the ground until you get beaten up some more. I'm thinking of having an all trackball game stream at some point. I like playing with my trackball sometimes. I want to move Wolverine with it right now. In fact, but he won't listen. He won't respond. These things are glorified photocopiers, by the way. Don't. I've been too impatient to wait for the right time. All right, I'll probably call it a night after one more attempt. So Arturo wanted to see Nightcrawler, actually. Let's do that. Let's test his attack. I think he kind of zoomed across the board real quick. Yeah, like that. Cool. Take that, you photocopier. I wonder when the last trackball game was. Maybe it was that Golden T series. They kept making those repeatedly, if I recall correctly. Those are really popular. I don't know why. Like in bars and stuff, I'd always see Golden T. Is that even the name? I think it's Golden T. It's Golden something, and not Golden X. It's just like a golf game where you use the trackball. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Shut up, fat guy. This is the guy from Asterisk. Don't. I got my butt clobbered. Alright, let's try. I'll fight. I'll do my thing again every time I say last quarter, and then I get to a boss. I change my mind and decide that I'm going to actually fight the boss first. Okay, he's glowing red, that's good. You gotta remember to clobber them while they're down more. I think it is Obelix, or Obelix. The blob, huh? Yeah, smack them while they're down, that's the key. That's the key here, I think. I always wondered in games, like, why don't they let you do that? Are you trying to be polite or something? You're like fighting for your life and you're trying to be polite. You're trying to be sportsmanlike. He has a really weird real name in the comics, huh? Fred something? Fred Dukes of Hazzard? Daisy Dukes? Oh, I forgot this dinosaur man or something. Red J Deuce. Okay. I'm dead. Alright, I'm gonna call it there, guys. I appreciate you hanging out with me and joining me for my first stream in which you can see my face in the controller. I hope this was kind of cool seeing the controller. I can't say my face is very cool, but yeah, I had fun today, and I will probably continue this kind of setup for future Monday memes, as well as any stream on which I play on this machine, which is not Saturday Night Gaming basically, but other ones. So Bonk Biernes is on this controller, for example, and I will look into the sound issue for sure. I hope it's not a tough problem. No, what could be different? All I know that's different is obviously what you're seeing here, the camera thing and the control. And I switched the res to 1080p so that we could fit more stuff cleanly. So I would think it's probably the 1080p somehow, but I don't know. So I will look into that. Okay. Yeah, so thanks Arturo, and thanks anybody else who might be watching. And bye-bye. Have a good night.